This is my second video. Today, we're going to be going over AI stacks. Now, if you don't know what an AI stack is, let me break it down for you really quickly. So, an AI stack is basically AI tools that you use to do a certain task. So, an example of this is, let's say for school, you have a research paper. So instead of just using ChatGPT, you first go to Perplexity AI, do some actual research, take whatever you get from the research there, plug it into ChatGPT to make it sound less robotic or whatever else you need to do. And these AI stacks can be as big or as small as you want. It doesn't really matter. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over my two stacks that I use for work and what I'm planning on doing, and then content creation, this stuff right here. Now, there is another section that I am going to have at the end, which goes over like school stacks, but school stacks don't matter as much as work and content creation. Let's get right into this whole AI stacks thing. So, if you don't understand what an AI stack is still, it's basically a group of AIs that work together in tandem to complete a certain task. But first thing is relevance AI, which is my developing and backend. So I'm going to go through a quick rundown of what this app is. Basically, this app makes AI agents conversational or automations. This is a pretty, not new, but pretty good tool that I'm learning and constantly learning how to do. I use it as my back end and my front end, and for any services that I'm doing. As you can see, this folder right here, that's some stuff that I'm doing for an internship, which is awesome. But basically, it's three main things. Tools, they can be used by themselves or with an agent. I use some tools by myself, like this perfect prompt generator right down here. This thing is phenomenal. I'll have a video out on prompt engineering. And then you also have the the agents. Now, what the agents are, let me open this up right here. This is a sales agent that I built when I first started learning. I followed a tutorial, copied it bar for bar. I stole it, yes, but whatever. So, this sales copilot, this agent, is a conversational agent. Let's say I wanted to look up Elon Musk, and we're gonna let that go. And just like that, it created a whole pre-call report for Elon Musk. Full things, top down, based off of like our brand and how we can help Elon Musk solve problems at SpaceX or Tesla. And this can be used for almost anything. Heading back home, I made a content script writer, I made a lead assistant, and I'm working on some big things as of right now that I'll have videos out on soon further down the line. Now, for the second thing that I'm going to be using for work and business is Perplexity AI. Now, Perplexity AI is basically Google on steroids. Let's say I wanted to research a topic. Let me just pull up a previous example I've used. Actually, let's just use one of these generated ones. What is the safest vehicle I can buy? And it will do a full research top down, and it will do full top down research, Google everything. As you can see right here, it has about 20 sources that it's looking through. I think this is better than ChatGPT's research, because ChatGPT has made up random articles all the time, and that is not worth it to me. I would much rather have something that actually goes in and works and does real research using real sources. Like, as you can see, Facebook, whatever this is, Reddit, Kelly's Blue Book, it actually uses real sites and real sources to give you everything you need. And that is especially helpful. As you can see, it's building this whole thing out. You can use this for almost anything. Just search it, Google it, whatever it is. This is an amazing tool that I'm going to use and I will use for consulting. My next tool is Whisper. So as you've seen, I've been typing everything in, But Whisper is a great app because instead of me typing something in, scroll down here, I can just click a single button on my computer and start dictating to the computer what I want to do. So let's say I'm prompting, I will tell my prompt generator, generate me this prompt about this, and that. I take my finger off, and it generates the whole thing and cuts out any dead space with AI and all that stuff. This is a really good tool. Let's say you don't type that well, you type at maybe 40, 80 words per minute. This is technically 160 if you speak really quickly, and it can pick up on it no matter how fast you speak. It will always pick up on what you say no matter what. And I am trying to get used to using it. It is a little difficult, especially because I'm so used to typing, but once you learn how to use it, it is phenomenal. Now, for content, for copy, like script writing, captions, all that stuff, I'm using Claude. Now, Claude has projects, which is kind of like folders in ChatGPT, but Claude has been proven to be better at code and sounding more human. So, especially with copywriting, I've used it to make a few LinkedIn posts, and the LinkedIn posts sound a lot better and a lot more human than ChatGPT. Even if I've used the same role prompts and everything else like that, it's, in my opinion, Claude is much better for the content and creating copy for things. Next tool is Perplexity for research. Let's say I'm researching a topic about prompt engineering. I know how to prompt engineer, but I don't know why it's important. I know it's really important because it gives you a better response from the AI, but I'm a nobody. Let's say I wanted to do some research and I want actual sources that prove it. Perplexity is right there for me if I want to make a script about prompt engineering or where the next AI businesses are going, or niches to go into to sell your AI services to. All of that is perfect. Perplexity is perfect for that. You can use Gemini, but Perplexity I think is free, and I think it's cheaper. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. And then Opus Clipping. You've probably seen a ton of ads on Instagram. Clipping is the future, and I already spend a lot of time editing and creating these long form videos. What Opus Clipping does is basically takes my long form videos and turns them into short form videos for my Instagram, for my TikTok, for everything. I am a video editor, but I don't like making the talking head content. I don't like making the content that gets the clicks and gets the views and gets people to see my channel. I like making the cinematic shit. So if I can offload my talking head stuff and just focus on Opus, it's perfect. It's beautiful no matter what happens. And that's what I'm using and gonna use Opus Clip for. I know I just told you all the tools, but I want to explain to you how they all fit into one another and mesh into it. So Claude, or for Perplexity and Claude, it's obvious. I do research, then I develop a script, and then I put it into Claude to refine the script. I record it, and then after I record the video, I edit the video, and then I post the video on YouTube, put it into Opus Clips, so then I can get clips for short form content. That's pretty self-explanatory. Perplexity, Claude, and then Opus Clip once I need to clip it and turn it into smaller videos. Whisper kind of goes with both, if anything. Whisper is really, really useful. Like I demonstrated, I can click a button and speak into my doc and come up with a whole script just by speaking instead of having to type everything out. And it makes it sound a lot more human than just typing out, "Hi, my name is blah, 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 blah." It's much easier. Work, Perplexity for consulting. Let's say I have a client and they don't want to buy my service just yet, but they do want to know what tools to use and to learn. And that's where I come in. I can audit their business with Perplexity. I can show them where the market is going with Perplexity. I can show them what data is relevant for them and for their business. For Relevance AI, developing in backend, obviously, if they just want my services, it is monumental because I want to focus on e-commerce brands, and one thing that e-commerce brands need are chatbots. So, of course, I could just use this as a chatbot, or I could create a meta ad scraper agent, or I can make a full content system agent that creates content on autopilot. It's incredibly useful, and I'm planning on solely focusing on relevance and developing my stack further as I go along. I was looking into vibe coding with NAN, but as of right now, it's solely relevance because I was just able to make a meta ad scraper, which I'll have a video up on sometime in the future. I hope you guys got a lot of value out of that and understood that you need to make AI stacks to even be competitive in this growing era of AI in 2026. Otherwise, you're going to be left behind by everyone else. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to book a discovery call, tap the tally down below. And if you want to join my email letter where I upload AI tools and AI news, go down to my beacons and put your email in right there. Peace out.